The Transfiguration of Christ shows us the truth about Moses, Elijah, and John the Baptist. Part 20.
After Christ showed her disciples the vision of who Elijah and Moses really are, they descended down from the mountain, and they asked her, "Why then do the scribes say that Elijah must come first?" And she answered them, saying, "Elijah truly comes first and restores all things." The question is, what are the things that Elijah will restore? Because they cannot be God's things, since Elijah was not the Christ, and the only one who is capable of restoring the things of God is Christ herself and no one else. What this Antichrist, the figure of Elijah, is restoring is his own kingdom of evil and of lies, because there would be no need for Christ to come if it were true that Elijah would be the one to restore all of God's things, and that is not the case. Of course, because come to think of it, if Elijah is supposedly a man of God, why would he come before Christ to fix all things? When it is clear that Christ is whom humanity is waiting for to fix everything, and not Elijah. If all the things of God are done by Christ and through Christ, then why would God need Elijah to restore things? That would be giving Elijah the opportunity to glorify himself, something that God the Father and Christ avoid at all costs. That is why Christ Lisbeth is here now, so that man does not glorify himself and self-destruct, as all the Antichrists have done, who appoint themselves as leaders and so-called men of God, when they were not appointed by God the Father. If today you are seeing that all the evil in the world has reached alarming levels, and a rampant man is unleashed, acting above the law and pardoning criminals and convicts without any repercussion under the law of man, it is because that symbol of Elijah, who comes before Christ, is fulfilling its task of coming to restore the evil kingdom of Satan. And for that reason, God the Father and Christ Lisbeth are here today, to save man from its clutches. But some choose not to hear her voice, nor accept her presence. That is why it says in 2 Thessalonians 2, verses 3 and 4, that no one should deceive you in any way, speaking things that they don't even know about the truth, because Christ will not come until the apostasy comes first, and the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition. This is proof that all men who emerge before Christ is manifested are not men of God, and therefore could never do anything good or pleasing to God, and it means they are antichrists who oppose Christ Lisbeth and opposes anyone who worships her, since she is the one who takes away what they want for themselves. That is why Christ Lisbeth says to them today, "If I glorify myself, my glory is worthless. But he who glorifies me is God the Father, the same one that these wicked men say is their God, because there is only one true God the Father, and his name is Melchizedek, and he is not with any of these deceitful men and women." God the Father is only with Christ Lisbeth and her holy angels. Amen. To be continued.